We got John Morrison Elite. Isn't that awesome? No, it's not awesome. Why? Because I'm not in it. Hey, it's Wrestling Hero Figs. Can't we just go ahead and appreciate at least one moment, just for one damn moment, that we got John Morrison on his own in Elite Miss Battle Pack? It was great, but today it's going to be even better because we got Drew McIntyre, Big Red Machine, Kane, John Morrison, Samoa Joe. Again, he's already coming. So if you are stopping to the channel for the first time, just know that he's on his way. Turn on that notification bell. You don't want to miss when he drops, when Kane comes into the ring and he pulls down that top turnbuckle. He's going to scare you. He's going to show you that a brand new mask, a new look, that's what needed to be done. No, I was a big fan of his very first introduction in Attitude Era, but when he went see-through on us, dude, we had to get it all implemented. Again, all the figures in the series, we got him on going back here. We got a little bio. If you want to find out how tall, how big the man is, just knows that he stands at 7 feet, and that's a scary intimidation. You don't want to be stepping into the ring with a 300-pound Big Red Machine, as JR would say, "Fuck God, it's gotta be Kane at Survivor Series." So if you're not familiar with this attire, it played back in 2001, right between the mixture of Attitude Era, converting into Ruthless Aggression, and One for the Ages. And not so much that he was the last member within the matchup, but he was one of the last survivors, because I know that the Alliance, they had this whole thing going on. Just know that his team won. He didn't end up coming out victorious. He got pinned midway through. Interchangeable hands. We got 2 close fists. The ones that are on the figure, we got 2 open. You could utilize them right there for a mic promo, but you ain't gonna be doing that. Not when you got a steel chair and the Big Red Machine getting side by side right there with the Beastie. Where are you, Beastie? Hero Fix. There's no Brock Lesnar. No, I am talking about Beast Nation, the one and only, the man behind this beautiful gem. You guys picking up on this? That's right. This has already been addressed. Hero Fix, cover the chair. That's right, it's right here, man. You got the Survivor Series logo, old WWE scratch logo. The rest of the chair, we've seen one too many. All right, here it is. We got Beast Nation. Oh, Hero Fix, get it around. Beast Nation, Mattel. Here it is. What's going to come down? Head scan, I'm going to tell you, TTL. They were doing it back then. They're doing it now. Something about those Titantron Live head scans, the way that it's molded, like right up here by the forehead. I'm just a personal fan of this, as well as the whole tone of it. Like the darker tone of the actual mask itself versus what Mattel is doing, and the way that it's shaped overall. If you guys look at the Mattel one, it is definitely more rounded. This right here, it's more slim, it's more clean cut, and once you get down to the attire, you're going to notice so many more differences. All the missed opportunities, starting off with the big one. You already know I'm going to point it out, and if you didn't, you don't know WHF. Around the waist, we got the belt. Yeah, we got it right here with Mattel as well. But where's all the studs? You guys seeing that? No, we're not, because Beast Nation captured it, and Mattel, they were just sleeping. They're like, hold on, man, take a quick nap. I just got to take a little rest. You can't take a breather. Not if you're putting out products such as this. The boots, though, I will point it out, they actually did capture the high gloss. We didn't get it with some of the previous Kanes. I know the very first releases weren't being captured the way that Mattel is doing it now. So the fact that they gave the high gloss, I'm going to give it a huge thumbs up right there. Drop a like. Let me know which one you think is better. Is it going to be Beast Nation? How about the translucent? What do you guys think about the overall clothing? Because something about the way that I'm seeing see-through, I'm seeing more of a skin tone as opposed to a solid gray within the actual tights of themselves. Not just right here from the waist down, but also from the waist up. That's another big difference, as well as the red itself too. This is more of a darker red. This is a lighter. I'm giving you a full-on review of the custom. We've already seen it, Hero Fakes. What has Mattel got new? Not much, because apparently they think it's okay for them not to incorporate the studs, and that is going to be a huge drawback. And that's the whole thing about WHF turning it up, man. You know we're going to address all those little tiny things. John Morrison, we want to ask you that our viewer going to address the one half right here of the tag team champions, right? Right now it's Miz. Back in the day, it actually was still very much Miz. It was Miz and Morrison, so they're carrying it after 10 years. And you know what? WWE is going to be okay with it. They said, you want to return John Morrison? Are you sure you want to come back over here to the squared circle? Only if WHF is going to put on an Elite action figure review, and that's the purpose behind this. And yes, we are going to give you a ranking, Kane. Just know that at the end of the video, we're going to go ahead and address the full series in its entirety, but we can't do that without John Morrison himself. Let's get the back of the packaging. Let's show that tag team title. And I'm going to put this belt is very much in that rare category. Hero Fakes, we've gotten this in the past. How is it going to be all that much rare? We've seen so many damn tag team titles, but as far as Ruthless Aggression, not very much. You go and check out the history of this belt. We really haven't seen being produced all that much. So the fact that John Morrison wants to bring it in one more time leaves you hanging with that question. Is he going to eventually come with a code coat once they do get a future release? Or B, are they just going to give us these glasses that we've seen in the past? Interchangeable hands. We got 2 mic hands, the ones that are on the figure. We got 2 close fists, and we have awesome. The attire, it is awesome. There isn't a shadow of a doubt that this John Morrison and then that Kane figure had to be released in figure form. And as far as what we can do right here with the old one, let's go ahead. Let's see, maybe you have the jacket on this one we could utilize. Hero Fix, you can't. This is red. This is maroon. It's going to be crashing with colors. Do we really care about that? Or is that just something of the past and something that we don't have to worry about? Well, guess what? You're on the WHF channel. You're getting it right now. There it is. Awesome. We have to do it every single time. Anytime you give me that chance, we're going to take full advantage of that opportunity. While we're at it, we're also going to dissect on the detail that was put into play when they decided to reproduce John Morrison. And I'm not just talking about the battle pack, because with the battle pack, they did a great job. Current Morrison, older Morrison, they're doing it right now, and they're doing it no better than what I'm seeing right here. Look at those sideburns, you guys. You see all that gloriness coming down, that ripped torso we've seen before. You going to cover the articulation? Well, didn't we cover with the prior? We did. So we ain't going to get into too much detail until you talk about all that gold on those tights. You guys seeing it? Yes, it's trickling all the way down to these kick pads, and you're going to get the fuss puss coming all the way through the backside. Same matchy-matchies. We got matchy-matchies that we saw up front. We're getting it on the back end. Overall, very cool John Morrison. I mean, sure, you're already seeing it right now. The fact that I had to utilize an old Morrison from the past. Like, you guys seen that jacket, right? On the back of the packaging. Where is the freaking jacket on the figure itself? Again, points right there. You already know. Notches, it's going to be deducted one after the other until Drew McIntyre, he hits that Claymore. That ambulance match, it was one for the ages. You guys got to go check it out, man. Go on the channel right now. It was between him, Randy Orton, the long-lost gem that was Drew McIntyre before this release. Yes, you already know. Elite Series 71, you couldn't just go to Walmart. You couldn't hop on eBay and be like, ooh, a $20 figure? Why not? Let's go ahead and do it. No, this is going to be the one to break the bank, or in other cases, break the whole freaking second market case. Here's the Raw shirt, and we are getting cloth. This is a beautiful thing, because Raw or SmackDown, we usually get rubber. So the fact that they gave us the exact same interchangeable head, they just said, we don't got to redo it, man. They are loving the first one. What do we have to do? What is it that we have to turn up in order for people to want to pick this up? Well, just the fact of re-releasing Drew McIntyre was their perspective and thought behind it. Like, if you were to put me behind that table, I'd be like, well, let's see. If he's this popular, if people want him this much, how about we give him a brand new sculpt? No, Hero Fix, let's get the side-by-side comparison and check out what was going on. Exact same thing, nothing different. And then when you do get the droopy hair coming down, we could have a whole freaking Drew McIntyre party. But it's when you get down to the tights is we're going to see the difference between the two. This NXT Elite Series 71, take off that title so you can see what we're talking about. It's going to be the X's. It's going to be the Drew McIntyre, the actual design that we saw on the back of the tights, where you're going to notice all the difference. And this is the exact same Drew McIntyre, so you can get a good idea of what we saw before, what we're getting now, what they could do going forward. It's the cloth shirt. That's all they said, Hero Fakes. Survivor Series, he was a good participant. He did his part. People are going to go with it, man. You can't just add a shirt. You can't be coming up here on a WHF figure review and think that we're just going to go ahead and show him off the way that he's coming out of the package. No, not in today's video. You're going to see him with the actual Raw shirt that he did wear that night. Now, all we're missing is a SmackDown shirt. And yes, when Samoa Joe does eventually finds his way through this WHF foam, you will get a full side-by-side comparison of what we can do right there. So again, not much to cover. It's going to be the overall tight design that's going to be bringing this Drew McIntyre for any other previous release. So it's going to be mainly devoted to the red as opposed to the yellow. This right here, they're getting back to the old school days. We're bringing new school. What's good? It's also going to be the boots, because this one had shown a previous, for at least for the NXT TakeOver, you can see how they did the whole style of it, just more of a plain Jane. This, he got into the shoelace straps. He thought it was going to work out well. It worked for me. I thought this was a big upgrade from what we was doing before. As far as the overall set, again, I got to tell you, this Kane, regardless of the missing things, this is Beast Nation Hero Fix. You can't utilize that because this is already one up of what we're seeing right here with Mattel. And yes, again, keep in mind, we are going to go ahead and address whether it's the studs, the head scan, those arms, it's all going to go down. Turn on that notification bell, because Kane is going to be the very first victim to get that all addressed. dress. As far as Drew McIntyre, well, just know that there's some secrets left behind. And John Morrison, there ain't no Miz, there's no awesome. Overall, yeah, I'm going to give you an 8, dude. Solid 8. I'm going to give him I don't know. If they done a head scan upgrade, maybe that one would have ranked a solid 10, but I feel comfortable with a 9.1. And John Morrison, that jacket is going to be a huge notch. I'm going to give him an 8.1. Give me your thoughts, though. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that John Morrison should have came with a freaking coat? Do you think Kane should have gotten those studs? What I'm seeing, man, that's kind of what I'm picking up. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one. Hey, Trash Kane, so what's going on with that belt? It don't matter. You're gonna get chokeslammed, sucker.